What's up YouTube, welcome back, and in today's video I finally got my settings for you. I won't talk too much today, I just got a little gameplay with the sniper. I think it's pretty fun. In the end I also explained my settings, so stay tuned for that. As always, make sure to comment, like, subscribe, enjoy the video, and peace. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go over my settings now. I play on 15:15. I feel like in this game a higher sense is just better since the movement is so quick. You'll be able to track everybody with this sense. I have all this off and I swap my triggers with my bumpers. I think this is pretty important to be able to shoot quicker, especially if you have no trigger stops. So I'd really recommend you turning that on. Then vibration is off and those are my dead zones. Make sure to put this on somewhere around 60, maybe even lower, since this will reduce your dead slides, so you won't have as many. And the minimum dead zones is pretty much up to you, depending on how much stick drift you have on your controller. But I can't lie, especially for your right stick, I wouldn't put it higher than 5. If your right stick is just drifting way more, I'd just buy a new controller at that point. So let's go over the aiming settings right now. So for sensitivity multiplier, I only changed this to 0.8. This is still pretty high, but I think this is perfect for 15:15. Make sure to have this on instant. This is extremely important, and put this on dynamic. Yeah, this is huge. You can turn this down a little bit, but I wouldn't really do it. Yeah, make sure to have these two on if you want to have aim assist. And I didn't really touch this. I think I changed this to off, but people say different things about this, but I'll just keep it off. So for the movement tab, this is really important, so pay close attention to this. Sprint assist has to be on tactical sprint assist. This is really important. I think this is obvious as well. And the sprint assist delay. You can open this tab by clicking square on your controller. Make sure to have this on 0. This is the most important setting in Black Ops 6 in the new Warzone. And also have these two on. Mantle assist, I have it off. Crouch assist off as well. And corner slice, I put as off. Corner slice is basically when you aim and your sight just wiggles around. I don't really like it, so I don't use it. Slide and dive behavior, I think this is obvious. Put this on hybrid in this game, 100%. I don't really think it messes too much with your slide as in the last game, but since the dive is just so different now, you have to put this on hybrid. Sprint restore and slide maintain sprint should be on, pretty obvious as well. Make sure to have this off if you don't want your glider to automatically deploy, and this as off is pretty important. For the movement advanced settings, I don't think I really touch anything here, so I just keep them default. Now for the combat tab, I didn't really change too much, but there is some pretty important settings. Make sure to have this on apply all. These are all default. And for the combat advanced settings, I think this is one of the most important settings right now. This is on by default and you obviously don't want that. And I use tab to interact. A lot of people use prioritize interact, but I don't really like it. I rather use this since it's consistent. But other than that, I think those are the right settings for the combat advanced settings. Now for this, I don't think these are too important. Let's move on to the graphic settings. Display mode as full screen exclusive is pretty important. The next few settings are pretty much up to you, depending on what PC you have, what monitor. Those are the ones I'm using. I play on 2K. I have this as on and boost, and yeah, those are the rest of my display settings. I haven't really changed too much here. Now let's move on to the quality tab. The only setting you really have to pay attention to is this. Make sure to put it on fidelity CAS. Okay, this was bugged, but usually this is what comes. Make sure to have the strength as 100, and yeah, make sure to have this on 80 and this off. And the rest is just everything on the lowest setting possible to lose as minimal FPS as possible. So now let's go over to the view tab. Make sure to have this on 120. This is pretty important. This unaffected and this on wide. Make sure to have these two off and these two on 50. For the audio, I just have it on 6. Make sure to put this and this as 0, since this is just music, you don't want it. I put the dialogue down a little bit and this on 100. Yeah, I didn't really change a lot. I have track mix on, but I didn't change anything else. And I don't really use voice chat, but those are my settings. I don't think I did anything there. Now, for the interface settings, those are pretty helpful, so just copy them. I don't really have to explain too much. Those are pretty self-explanatory. Readability, make sure to have the subtitles off, and use filter 2 on both. It's pretty important. And for the gameplay HUD, make sure to change the minimap shape to square. And other than that, I didn't really change anything. Yo, make sure to try these settings and comment down below if you like them or not. With that being said, see you in the next one. Peace.